The bee has to wake up in order to play today. We'll see how it goes. That's what I get for touching the mouse. Hey Moa, how you doing? You got here and you got that first redemption in. And as always, sound check. How's my sound? Does it sound okay? I never change anything, so I just always have this fear that it's never going to be there. Hope I'm having a good day. I am, I guess. just the normal bee. What can I say? The normal bee without a plan. Let's see, did I turn everything on? Oh, ad starts in 6 seconds. Let's see. Loud and clear? Alrighty then, I won't worry about it from here on out. Why the frog in my throat all of a sudden? Take a sip of water. You probably see that that's a little bit new out there. Our server mate, Savage Tiger, came in yesterday and bought up a whole bunch of the Prismarini stuff and built himself a faux guardian temple. And it looks all right. It looks even better close up. So out that side I got a skeletal looking battleship. And out this side, from this angle, it could be a suitcase. It's got a handle. I don't know. That's fun. Love having neighbors. Yeah, at least, yeah, these look good. They really do. I especially like how, in my imagination, that looks like a skeletal, semi-submerged battleship or submarine that just came up out of the water. Hey, Yarn Beast, popping in for a second, but heading out for math and science night at school. Oh boy, that sounds like fun. Can I show your build out there? Any little stuff, or you want me to just keep it secret for now? Yarn Beast is our newest member on the server. And got her squared away with the location. She's out. Let's see, can we see it from over here? Even if we can see the pink trees, then we can see where she's basing. I don't think so. I think I have to be over on the raid tower. It would be like past the raid tower on the hillside over there between Ajax's base and Scrub's base, but beyond Scrub's base. Scrub, you have a new neighbor. Yarn Beast is your neighbor. She's in that little pink bit of biome. the pink cherry blossoms just past your base to the south there. And we hope that was okay. And welcome in. It's good to see you, Scrub. It's been a while. I've seen you in a few chats around where I've been quiet. But yeah. I'm sure Yarn Beast won't mind if I fly over there. Where am I going? My usual no plan. See, she's out there on the hillside. See, there's your base right there below me with the few pink trees. And she's basing up here in the cherry blossom section. So I hope that's all right. Yeah, I know you haven't been on in a while. Work has kept you busy. Yeah, she's got a small little base here Whoops, where was it? She had a house. Where'd it go? Did I miss the house? Gotta be careful over here. It's dangerous over here. I died over here to a zombie on the side of the hill when we were kind of looking at it one day. Oh, there's our little house. It's just a little starter house. It's just place for protection and to get going. So that's where she's based for now, and she'll be a good neighbor. Warden King 01 says, "Yo, hi, first time chatter, welcome in." Scrub says, "Getting off work early tonight." That's nice. So you're able to hang out a little bit? Will you be able to play? You're searching for people? That could be good or bad. I search for my ancestors because I like to do a lot of genealogy, that kind of searching. Or you looking for people to play with or to sell your services to. If you're doing either of those, you're probably kind of sort of maybe in the wrong spot, because I'm not looking for any artwork or any of that kind of stuff with low amount of followers. And we could welcome newcomers on here. We have a newcomer as of just this past week, but there is a procedure to follow, especially when we don't know you at all. You got a question? Are you AI? Am I AI? Oh, congrats, B. You have 200. Yeah, the last stream I was able to I got that final follower for the 200. Now watch your language. This is also family friendly, strictly. No swearing at all. Okay. So, Warden King, how did you find my channel? I'll ask that question. I'm just biding time here for a while because I don't have a plan today, and so I can always chop wood. More like join a server. Well, it is a joinable server. It's a community server. I do not own it. It is owned by TNC Cuban, and it is maintained by Nope Knoll. And the procedures to follow is in Cuban's Discord. It's under Team Ninja Craft as far as the name, if you search it out. I don't know how to put the link to it in chat. So if anyone else does and has that ability, they can do it. I'm not that smart. Kind of like, well, I won't say, I'm not like Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump was pretty smart, I think. I mean, he came up with the happy face, and he came up with, what were all the other things he came up with in that movie? I mean, I want you to join a server. No, I have all I can handle on this server, and I also have a solo world that I sometimes stream from. But thank you, I appreciate that. There might be people out there, even smaller than I am, that are interested in that. I know that a lot of times people just show up and want to join. So, yeah, there's all those things. Let's see, raining. See, am I missing anyone else's chat here while I'm thinking? Do something more interesting. Exciting. More electronics. No. Yeah, I don't know if that command apparently doesn't work that way. And I don't know, I don't even know if my own Discord shows up under a command like that. Let me put, yeah, I think mine does. That's to mine. But how they do it to Cubans, I'm not entirely sure. And I don't remember who did it a week or two ago. Someone did put it in there when I was mentioning that. It might have been Fantastic Sherlock Fox when he was here. So, yeah. There's also a couple other servers that I've been kind of, well, one I am on their whitelist, and I just don't have time to go there even. I would love to, but I just don't have time. And I've been recently suggested that I could join others. They're not trying to steal players by any means, but it was recommended, suggested. Those two, neither of those two words really sound like the right word I'm looking for. It was suggested. It was an open suggestion if I wanted other places to play, and they're both communities that I've known of for a very long time, so I know the people and I trust them. I don't know your commands. If you just do the exclamation point, does it show the commands, or are those just kind of generic? I don't think I don't know that I've specifically set Cubans up in there, but yet I know that someone did it. You could find a list of all commands. Stream elements. Okay, so Moa's got that there. Was able to get that. Okay, the exclamation point commands. Join if once, just once. Sorry, Warden, I can't. I just can't. I've got just too much on my plate, along with being a wife and mom and all that fun stuff. I mean, I'm so far behind in so many things right now that it's, well, I don't have any that stuff on me. Gosh. Well, here, this is what I can do. I can dump this down there, down there, down there, down there, there. That's the mending bow that I'm using to snipe the mobs, because I have an abundance of arrows since I have that raid farm out there. So what I like to do, for those that I haven't shown this to before, it uses up some of the arrows, because there's only one other person on the server that uses a mending bow that I'm aware of, and that is Ajax, and he gets a surplus of arrows himself. Hi, Romancer. Hello, boo. Yeah, I haven't said boo somewhere. But welcome in. Glad you could be here. Now, I don't know if I have certain permissions to do certain things. Will M, hello. Welcome in. What's up? Let's see. Doing something here. / shout out. says here, PS5. There. Try to remember some of these things. I always tend to forget them. Oh, what was I doing? I was showing what I do. I come up here to this window, and I shoot the hostile mobs. That I have hopper mine carts down there so that I can intentionally collect the zombie villagers, because they are criminals and they are going to get sent to Alcatraz that we can't see through the vines at the moment. There's a little rock island out there, and I've set the framework for a base of to build a trading hall / iron farm, though we have several iron farms already on the server. Spider, are you coming up here? Haha, guess what? I don't like spiders. Oh, and I missed. Gotcha. But see, they got the boats. They catch the mobs as well. I just shoot them. And then I'll sleep before the 5 minutes is up for everything to despawn. And I'll go out. And yeah, I'll use that to... okay. Off there. 6,000 days. Yes. We opened this server just before Christmas. And I don't think there has been any, pretty much there hasn't been any downtime where it hasn't had somebody on it playing. The grind is real. Yeah, we've got, I don't know what our count is. We have myself, we have Yarn Beast, she's our newest member. We have Ajax, we have Polly, we have Scrub Lord, we have Slow Ride, we have Nope Knoll, we have Versed Raccoon, we have Rotten Trails, we have Sleepy Raz, and it seems like I'm probably missing a couple. Oh, we have TNC Cuban himself. How can I forget the owner? Maybe because he's so occupied with school right now, he's never on. But it's okay. We understand. And some of those guys are still in college or high school, and they have midterms. Oh, we have Savage Tiger also. And... Beastie Guy. Yeah, we've got it. It's a good server, and this is season 4. This year we're only going to go for 1 year. Last season was 2 years, and the season before that was 2 years, and the first season was around 14 months, I think. I could be off. I'm one of the original players. Hey, Fantastic Shot. I cannot ever get your name out. Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. And we already got a shout out for Moa, but if you're working, don't worry about anything. Scrub Lord is here today, and I need to get a shout out for him. He streams when he's able to. I got creepers out there. I've got to shoot that creeper if I can do it. And I play on a controller for the newcomers, ones that haven't been around to watch. So sometimes my aim and stuff is not real good. Sometimes I will use my mouse for a few things, but it's still raining. And now it's too late to sleep, I think, because it's not a thunderstorm. So we might still get some more mobs spawning. We shall see. There's no plan today, Fox. Hey, stop it. Other than the one thing I was thinking I could do, well, there's a few things that, the little tidbit things. I can go and show Let's see. What did I have Friday when I streamed last? I got killed here, by the way, the other day. There were 2 or 3 additional mobs in here, the zombies, villagers. Oh, what is it? Nope, sorry, cannot give that. I may be old, but I ain't dumb. Cannot give that. And anyway, I was out here and I was collecting the drops and the XP, and usually I can handle a few hits in here, but there were a few too many and I died. And I had to come back in and actually kill the mobs because they had picked up my diamond armor. It's not a public it's not a public server. It's a community server, which you have to be a member of the community, which is why I mentioned the Discord server. The Discord, anyone can join that. Then you have to level up to level 10 and get to know us, and us get to know you. And then you can fill out an application, and if you're approved, then you would be added. But yeah, it's not a server that you can just jump in and join. Discord is such an absolute WW. What's WW mean in that context? Join the appropriate channels to be whitelisted, right? And even filling out an application won't guarantee that you get added. You have to be voted on as well. And hello, Mickey. Welcome in. Oops, wrong thing. Get to the right screen here. Oh, okay, you got Mickey. I was getting you. I got to wait a minute and 57 seconds before I can do that. Let's see, what was that? Will M followed. Thank you for the follow, Will M. Yeah. And while I have a Discord, it's not my Discord that you would have to become a member of to become acquainted with us and go through the approval process. And it's not an overnight thing. It could take weeks, it could take months, and it would need to be done without spamming when you talk in chat in the Discord. We've done this long enough now that we know how to weed out the ones who are good and the ones who maybe wouldn't be. Let's see. Yeah, now I'm just running around. Thoughts on my brain. I don't have thoughts in my brain. What was I doing? I don't know what I was doing. Let's see, I put the mending bowl away. Yes. Got guys down there, guys down there, guys down there. Anyway, okay. I was going to show a couple newcomers what I had here. That I mentioned that I will be curing the villagers that are in these boats, and if they die it's okay because I'll always get more. I will cure them and send them straight to prison over there in Alcatraz, or whatever name I come up to change with. Ajax, welcome in. Jen, hello, welcome in. It will be Alcatraz. I'm still trying to decide on how to lay out the cells within Alcatraz, because it will be a trading center as well as a iron farm. And that beacon light out there belongs to Ajax and Polly. They have a guardian farm. There is a second guardian farm beyond that, slightly in that direction, which belongs to Nope Knoll and Sleepy Raz and those folks. Alcatraz, I can't go back to jail. No, Jen, you can't go there. I doubt that you were ever at Alcatraz. Now, jail, I can't answer that. I don't know. And it's okay. You don't need to share such things if you don't want to, and it's okay. Mickey gifted a sub to Jen. Thank you, Mickey. That's very sweet of you. Let's see. Anyway, and yes, I know what I can do. I need to go over to the, did I already do that? That's an empty one. I already did that. I did that before stream. I was on for, I don't know, half hour before stream, doing some loose ends because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. But I can show something I did do down here yesterday. I put in a little decoration here, and I put in a basalt generator because Alcatraz is kind of a dark, dreary place to go. 28 messages deleted by moderator. Who blew it? Oh, by Wilm. Sorry, Wilm. I don't know what you said or did. For 600, okay, for 5 minutes. They're timed out, not banned. Yeah, I didn't see what they did that got that, so. Oh no, it's a hype train. Oh my goodness. That generated a hype train. Is that what it does early on especially, or is that some setting where like one gift sub will kick off a hype train? I love this basalt farm. This basalt farm, actually, I did do a couple adjustments, but I went to the wiki, and there was a guy there, I think it's called Blocked, BLOCKD 99, that had a little like 30-second short video on how to lay it out. And I've made them before, but they weren't quite the same as this. And Scrub gifts a sub to Mickey. You guys are so fun. Thank you, Scrub. I knew that I needed the blue ice, and I knew that I needed the soul soil, and I knew I needed lava. But I hadn't put rails under it before. And I had to kind of monkey this a little bit because I needed a way to stop the minecart. And I didn't use quite the same spacing as Blocked did. And I put the glass there so that it would be obvious that there's lava in there. And it's just the lava. Okay, how do I do this? I don't know if I'll be able to poke around there. Okay. I can't do that. But the lava is just a single bucket, but it does spread, and it still works. It's not like iron or lava farms that feed into, use the dripstone and drip, where you need a source block for each position. You just need one bucket of lava on each side. And I actually shortened one. I think he had his 5, and I only have mine 4 deep. But it goes pretty fast. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn the minecart on. There it goes. It'll pick it all up, but the interesting thing, and I don't know, you people who do redstone, which I'm not real adept at, when the hopper minecart goes over the hopper, does it really only drop a single piece at a time? Because I was watching that. How do I see that? Get over here on this side. Oh, that's so fast you don't see it. Oh, maybe it was in here I was looking at it. Well, now it's not picking up anything. Maybe it picked it. I don't know. Oh, you know what? It's probably holding it in the hopper. Does it hold it in the hopper until the hopper's full? Scrub says in response to, what am I missing? Scrub, thank you so much for the gift, Wub. Oh, okay. Okay, now I kind of get it. Is that a scrub Wub? Oh, gosh. That became a joke, huh? Oops. That's funny. Sorry, guys, I'm a little slow here on the for the gift. I can let them out of the box if you'd prefer. It's probably too late now. They're probably already out of the box. I don't know. But yeah, I guess, because I don't know what it was that they had said or done. And I don't know if they're good, bad, or otherwise really yet at this point. Anything that I saw was not horribly out of line. Maybe just young. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, this is what I did. And the reason I couldn't extend it the way the guy in the thing did is because I wanted to be able to put, he hadn't put the hop, did he? Yeah, he did, but he didn't give instructions for that. He just kind of showed it at the end with the rail system and the hopper. So I kind of figured the rest of this out myself since I have done bee farms. But this is also my cobblestone generator. I just kind of watered them both in the same place. Okay, thank you, Fox. I don't know the person well enough yet to know if they're good, bad. I'm hoping they're good. And they did follow, and that is very much appreciated. So I'm more than willing to give them the benefit of the doubt, especially since I didn't see what it was that they got timed out for. Yep, so that works well. And, oh, I know what I want to do too. I want to go down. My daughter, Yarn Beast, for those that didn't know, Yarn Beast is my daughter. She's also a mod. She came down last night after, well, it was about the time I got off. Was I off? I might have still been on, but I was working on the tree farm, harvesting trees. How's my son doing? He's doing really pretty good. He's getting settled in over there. My son is in Wales currently on a semester abroad. He's getting acclimated. He's doing social activities with his flatmates. Okay, she closed it back off, which is fine. But it should be pretty spawn proof. But she went over and was looking for diamonds and lit up my big old scary cave a lot. Well, maybe not all entirely. I mean, there's probably things that can spawn, but she went out somewhere, starting in here, and went off. She said she came back with was it 21 diamonds or 28 diamonds, something like that. So it was a good start. And I asked her if she had fortune. And she said, no. I kind of felt bad. It's like, well, you should have said something. I have fortune pickaxe. You could have had even more. Because I was still on when she did that. Yeah. So she did that. Still laughing so hard my eyes are watering. From what, Mickey? Oh, from the wub? At some point I need to mine for some more diamonds too. I was going to go to the shop and see what I could buy today, and it's like I have 1 block of diamonds, 8 loose diamonds, and 15 diamond ore. So I probably have enough I could buy some stuff. And I've sold quite a bit of stuff, so I have diamonds there, but those go into my W2 box and they don't get spent this season. So I want to see how much I can actually earn from my shops, my wood shop and my totem shop and my emerald shop. Oh, that's what I didn't finish, was the emerald shop. Well, the emerald shop, yes, I did. Okay, you know what? Let's go through the nether this time rather than flying. I'm going to be all over the place because I had no plan. That's a typical beast stream, right? I didn't even see what happened on the hype train. Thank you guys for the subs. I know it was Mickey and Scrub. 50% way to the 8 minutes ago. Okay, you had ended 2 subs. Okay, yeah, that's I appreciate that. Definitely not needed, other than it keeps you guys out of ads. That's for sure. Anyway, yep, we still have some floating fire in here. Two pieces. There was a third one, but I think Savage got rid of it. And for those who didn't see. Nope, that's not where I can see. Can we see out here, out of Polly's, off the side of Polly's base portal? Oh, he put a deed there too. Yeah, we could see it out here. This is the nether hub, or will be the nether hub on this level. But there will be a whole lot of work done. We dug this entire thing out, and yes, we did a little bit. Hi Dragon, my tail, welcome in. Good to see ya. Saw you at Groova's just long enough to say hi and bye. But yeah, this is, I think Nope said this is 250 by 250, and then from ceiling height down to 32. I think it's 32. And then all the surface areas of it within the perimeter walls, we buttoned. And it was a lot of work. However, I will say that when we did that, we kind of used, it's a thing that you could do in the game, I guess. Excuse me. We set up a global mob, what's the word? So that the mobs don't spawn. Nope used 250 fish somehow, somewhere. Mob switch, that's what it is. Okay, I'm looking. Yeah, thank you, Ajax. Just all I could think of was mob switch. Yes, thanks, Mickey. And this is the hub, the existing current hub. This goes at 0, 0. Oh, what do we got there? Oh, something died. Got some arrows and some leather boots. And if anyone needs, if they're out flying around, there are some doing things. There's some totems there. There's 2 people still on this list who did not pick up their original free totems. I don't know what all this other garbage is in here. Who's hitting me? Mr. Skeleton, how dare you sneak up on me? See, it's not totally safe in here. Gosh, that scared me. Caught me off guard. Yeah. Now, why is he spawning in here? Where did he spawn from? Everything in here's supposed to be. They spawned still down this hall. Oh, this will take me to the desert. That was one of the things that I considered still doing today, because we still need a metric ton of sand shopping. Yeah, that's where I was headed. Scrub says, where did I go back to that I keep forgetting? Scrub saying, hi to Jen, great to see you. Hope you and family are doing well. Miss seeing you around, friend. Welcome on in, Dragon. Having a whale of a time. Wales. Oh, is that back to my son? Yeah, he's in Wales. He's having a whale of a time. Actually, most of the time he is. The one complaint that he's had is the wind, because it's right on the coast. And it has been nothing but overcast, rainy and or drizzly, and windy. The wind, he doesn't mind the rain because he loves rain, but the wind, it just pelts you in the face. Let's see. Looking pretty well. Nice. And nephew added to the family recently. Well, congratulations on the nephew, Scrub. They spawn. Oh, do they spawn on ice? Can the ice be covered like with carpet or buttons? Does that affect if anyone's going out there on a boat? But I wouldn't think a boat would be too Uncle Squub. That's funny, Mickey. Hey, Mike the Maniac, welcome in. How you doing today? Let's see. We got a shout out for Mickey. We didn't get one for Scrub yet. I tried, and I did it at the same time. Let's see. Let's get the shout out for Scrub Lord. And then we'll get one for Mike the Maniac. We had anybody else come in that I'm not paying attention to? I'm so bad at this. Well, Fox also gets one if he didn't get one. Did you get one to Fox already, Scrub? I can't remember. I already got one for Moa. That was early on. Okay, we could do slab or trapdoor on the ceiling to spawn proof. I have to wait 59 minutes and 54 seconds before giving Scrub Lord another. Why is? What the heck? What came? I wasn't watching. What came and blew up here? What was that? Okay, Ajax. That's got to be Ajax. You stinker! I got my sword of righteousness in my head. You better watch out. Was that a wind charge? What were you hitting me? Or snowball? What were you hitting me with? Jen says, dinner time. Enjoy dinner. Fox says, it's because I just did. Oh, okay. Him not having. Okay, got it. Thanks. So I probably can't even do one for. I was going to the shopping district. Ajax is terrorizing me. My good buddy. for Mike. Mike gets a shout out. Mike is coming. I need 30 seconds. Okay, very good. Oh, it's dark out here. Got to be careful. Shopping district itself also is not always very safe. Things can wander in from the unsafe areas. Although I think mostly it's safe, but there's a few spots, I think, off in the perimeter, the edges of it. There's more dinner. But yeah, what I did and I'm not going to work on this today. I just don't have the motivation for it today. To get it so that the base of the totem, I'm going to be doing a pixel art totem there, because inside also, I moved the totem shop inside. I expanded it at the suggestion of someone. I'm not sure which someone it was. One block on this side and one block on this side, and then adjusted it all the way up so that it became an even numbered block up here, because the totem base is 4. And to me, it just, I would not have been able to handle it had it been a 4 wide on a single block, because it would have been off. Creeper friendly, looks like. Yeah, might be. And I don't know, has anything else been added since I was last over here last week? Those two are the most recent, I think, and I think I've shown those to everyone, like when I was building my little starter house. Oh, that's something that was added. Polly and I were in chat one day and discussing the area over here, and he was building a Torii gate. Mickey, you see the Torii gate? He did a fabulous job on that. Polly boy did that. Polly is a really good builder too. Doesn't that look great? And he built the tree. He also did the tree. And for the server mates that might be here or lurking, I put a lodestone here, so if you have a compass, you can come and strike your compass on that, and that will show you where the spawn district is. That's spawn, that's the spawn portal. Center of that portal is... Hello, friend. You coming to visit the overworld? Is it exciting? Oh, okay. He said, mm-mm. I'm not sure if that was a or a mm-mm. Well, wolves have been busy. Thank you for the wool. Thank you for the meat. And we figured out the other day that the reason you only get wool and meat when they kill the animals, it is because the dogs eat the bones. It's like, duh. The dogs eat the bones. But they leave you the flesh, which to me, I would think they would eat the flesh too, and the wool. But I think I finished my little house, and I don't remember what had been done. Oh, I gave it a little bit of, so it's not quite so samey, and I put kind of a gutter in here. It needs to change colors. I put my deed on it. I did name it Hive Sweet Hive. I put the pottery here. Lodestones are still underrated. I only learned how to use a lodestone about 3 months ago. It was at the end of season 3. Ajax kept telling us, get a compass and the lodestone and set your things and put it at the town hall so everybody knows where things are. And I don't know if anyone did it besides myself and Ajax. And you're right, I think they're underrated. I like that painting. It is a pretty painting. But I I cleared out this area underneath the stairs, but kind of filled it back in. I put a drain in here too. And that was my poor pink sheep. The day we were working on, well, Polly was working on the Tory Gate. I was working on something else out there. I got a naturally spawning pink sheep. I tied it up to a post that was in front of the portal there, completely forgetting about the wolves. I looked over and I found my poor little pink sheep in this little stuffy of a piece of wool. So it's now there until I can make a proper memorial for it. My poor little pink sheep. But this is the basement. It has no purpose. It's just, spawn house, starter house, just something to look cute, take up space, look like we were doing things. I guess I better close that door. Oh, it closes automatically. Okay. But I brought over some sugar cane, put it around the little infinite water source. What I did though, so again for the server mates who are here today or listening, I defined where a roadway will be made between these path blocks on either side. The only issue we have is kind of have to do a little janky curve here, so maybe it can be a roundabout make a roundabout around that. Yeah, that sounds good. Roundabout. And I just don't know myself what might be a good material. The other thing that we will be doing over here, this center portion was kind of planned to become kind of a centralized park. So there could be a water feature in here that would go well with this. Maybe a koi pond, something like that. We could put, we were discussing maps the other day. Ajax sounds smart. He is smart. Ajax and Polly both are smart. They do a lot of redstone. Well, everybody's pretty smart on here except maybe the bee. Bee doesn't do redstone, or Bee does minimal redstone. She's only finally at the stage we're starting to maybe figure it out. It was like trying to figure out how that hopper and the mine cart with the rails and the on-off switch for the cart work on her own, having done some of it before from tutorials. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm not sure where to place it. If we could either place it here on this side, and I think maybe this is probably, since this is the side with the lodestone, and it's the north side, but we're going to do a map on the ground, because you could put item frames on the ground and then the map can go on that. And Slow Ride said that he has the map of the spawn island, or the spawn area. So he was supposed to bring it over. He hasn't yet. I don't know what his thoughts were as to where to place it. We kind of kicked around, whether on the ground or on a wall. And I think the least obtrusive would be on the ground, and that way, it can be expanded as the different areas get filled in. One of the reasons the topic came up was because Yarn Beast, hello Trunga, welcome in, how's your day? Yarn Beast was asking about it, and we have the approval, I guess, to make maps, but the way it will be done is the primary map that is made will be made and placed here, and then the map, if you want a specific map, you can take the one from here and duplicate the map in the cartographer table. Is that the right thing? I haven't done a lot of maps. And then put the original back. And I guess somehow that doesn't inflate the file sizes. It has to do with the file sizes. But Nope himself said it was okay, and I think Cuban even said it was okay. So, we're not going to be making a gazillion maps, but, for like our bases and get an idea and stuff. It's getting dark. I guess I'll sleep here. Spontaneity is the key to happiness. I would agree with you. I've spontaneously started streaking. 3-stream streak. Well, congratulations on 3 streams, and thank you for being here for 3 streams. Spontaneously. All I could think of was spontaneous combustion. So don't set yourself on fire. That would not be good. Okay, so what else can we cover? I briefly showed my daughter's place, a little pink house out that direction. We'll fly over. Anyone who hadn't been here, that's the Washington Monument. Savage's base. Savage added a faux guardian temple as his part of his base. Cuban's base, of course, is over there. But I was rather impressed with how quickly Savage did this. He got this stuff he purchased it from Ajax or Polly or both. And like 2.5 hours later, he had this done. I guess when you set your mind to something, unlike the bee, you can get it done quickly. Bee just likes wandering around. Thank you for the shout out to Trunga. Did we get everybody? Did Mike the Maniac get his shout out? Fox, I wasn't paying attention. And from his view of my base is there. My raid farm is there. Well, the farm itself is up in the sky. I collect snow up there. Over there, off in the fog, is Ajax's base. Straight across the hill is where Yarn Beast is setting up, and then across that hill, in between Yarn Beast and the raid farm, is Scrublord's base. He did, yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you for being on top of all those things. I'm a scatterbrain, and I know it. Sometimes it's kind of fun being a little bit scattered. There goes one of those things I don't have yet, the Nautilus. Okay, what do I do for the next hour, guys? Since nothing major was here. One of the things I've actually been thinking is I could set up a temporary protective house for the villagers and go ahead and start curing them during the daytime, now that I have some jittery, woof, have some of them in minecarts. Well, one of them is in a minecart. I could save him, and I still don't know how that baby zombie got in there and got on his back. He has been caged up in this thing the entire time. He was originally a fisherman that I cured. And then one of those guys with those spears came by and poked him and turned him back into a zombie. So now I gotta cure him again. Hopefully he can stand being shot with a arrow of weakness. Can you? Can you? And you I guess I accidentally hit the nitwit. One of the zombie villagers was a nitwit that was in that boat, and a creeper got in with him, and I was aiming for the creeper, and I think I shot the nitwit instead. I thought there were two guys over here too. Now there's only one. We'll get some more. We'll get more. Got plenty. We got 6 of them over there. Mickey says, baby zombies and baby drowned have a whole new spawn mechanic. Yeah? 1 hour death loop? What's going to make the 1 hour? Oh, 1 hour death loop. I gotcha. No. I was telling them earlier I died over there in that section the other day because I was trying to pick up some of the XP and the drops, and there were just a few too many, and I took a few too many hits, and I died. Then one of them picked up my sword of righteousness, and another one had on my pants or my helmet, something, and so I had to kill him to get him back. Sigh. Could go out to the desert, dig sand again. We did that last time, or the time before, or the time before that. Chop more trees. We could build a safe house out of just plain wood or something. Or I could take, what can I do? Is that on the wrong way to open? Oh, I know why it won't open. Has a shelf behind it. My collection? No, because there's no hopper feeding that chest. That's right. And I have no hopper. Shouldn't it? Am I missing something here? Oh, it's locked. Never mind. Told you I don't know redstone and how that silly thing works, other than I should have gotten the XP from that before I turned that back on. As long as I need something stronger than the leaves, stronger, well, I'll just let it run. It'll stop at 64 anyway, I think. Will it? Oh, is there a hopper? Wait a minute. I don't even know what I have here in my own base. Do I have a hopper into that? I do. Silly bee. I still don't know how you died next to me and I wasn't attacked. Yeah, that one was a strange one. Over where my daughter settled. I should get used to just calling her Yarn Beast and stop always referring to her as my daughter. Over where Yarn Beast settled, before she built anything, she had mentioned that she was checking out the little cherry biome. So Ajax and I went over there and we're kind of looking at it and making sure it wasn't too close to things maybe he was going to do, and making sure it wasn't too close to Scrub Lord's base. And I was kind of off down the hillside of the biome and got attacked by zombies that came out of a cave area there. Actually only one, but I think a second one was approaching. And I died. So, and when I respawned, it put me all the way back to spawn. So I was quite a ways away, and Ajax was there, so it was all loaded already. So he had to pick all my stuff up and had to be my rescuer. However, by the time I got back, we realized some of my stuff was missing, like, again, maybe that sword. They loved my sword. And another piece of armor. And so we had to find them, and we had our torches, and we went in, we started lighting up the little cave systems there underneath the surface. I couldn't find him. Finally found about the time we ran out of torches, the zombie with my gear had kind of gone down a little bit of a water fall spot, just a little single flowing water, but it was going down several layers. And Ajax was able to see him down there, and I had my bow, so I shot him and was able to get my stuff back. So we didn't lose anything. But fun adventures, they sometimes happen off stream. They often happen off stream. And why did I come down here? Probably to dump off garbage. Nope, those don't go in there. Neither's that. That doesn't either. That'll go in there. Some stuff will dump in here. Overflow. That goes upstairs. That's the one thing I didn't mention, the basalt farm that I made. I actually tend to pick up more in my pocket than the minecart picks up. And I don't understand that. It's like it all comes towards me even though it's 4 deep. So, yeah, that. Yeah, I'll just throw those in there for now. I don't want those. This goes upstairs, so we'll put it in this holding bin for now. I have many dump chests, and I sort things out later. I have plenty of boots. I think I have plenty of boots. Let me double check. Leather boots. Oh, I only have 1 pair. Well, and one barely. Yeah, we'll leave them in there. In case I ever go finding a mountain that I need to climb over. Okay, oh, it's dark. Need to look for a bit to serve up some fish and chips for dinner. Back shortly. Okay, Fox. Yeah. See, I also get creepers and the zombies and more creepers. I get a lot of creepers here. So again, I take these, my mending bow, and I, from a safe distance. Okay, creeper, stop. I missed. Oops, I think I shot one of my carts. Gotta get it before it despawns. Okay, what else is out here? Nothing else is there. Did I get the creeper or did the creeper disappear? I don't remember. Did I shoot him? Yep. There. Give me my hopper back. Not my hopper, my minecart. Don't confuse me. Somebody shooting at me. Is there a shooty? Yep. Oh, and there's creeper up there too. Oh, down to 3 hearts. Am I going to die again? Aha, he's burning. Okay. Give me the arrows. I don't need the arrows. Give them to me anyway. Could find some more mangroves. Actually, I was doing that last night while my daughter was AFK. While Yarn Beast was AFK. I'll get it yet. I'll get it yet. It's just for so many years on here, I've always referred to her as my daughter. So now having to change that. Oh, the other thing I did, and I kind of collaborated with Ajax and picked his brain for this. I made shulkers for my enchanted books, and I made them bright purple. Minx! Minx is raiding with a party of 13. Welcome in, Minx and raiders. How was your stream? Was it a good stream day? I flew through, sort of. I saw that you were working on your tough tower. And I know that often you have to raid and run, so if that's what you need to do, please do. And anybody from your raid group can give an update if you can't. And we'll get, let's see, I can do that since foxes, oops, wrong thing, slash, shoutout. Where'd it go? My NX, it's all one word, no caps. Nevada. Oops, what did I do here? I guess I missed a space there. Okay. Now it should go. There we go. There's the shout out. Yeah, so welcome in, Raiders. The bee is just kind of doing what bee does, fluttering around. She should have been named Butterfly. I should have picked a name with butterfly in it, because I just flit from here to there and back again and all over the place. Sand, that's what I'm doing. That's another thing I'm doing. I'm smelting. Oh, you know what? I need to put this a chest hopper to feed that too, and then another one that. Because fuel, the banners burn. The bottom one's not the one I was going to burn, but what do I want to put in there? We'll put a stack of sticks in there. Sorry, Ajax, if you needed sticks, I'm burning them. Some of the things I was doing was upgrading tools so I could go out digging. And these are almost fully mended. It's my toolbox. Those need to be mended. Oh, I need to put that away before I forget and disenchant it or something. It's the only keeping mending bow that I have. Let's see my totems. Those are all totems filled. Ajax says okay to burning. This usually just stays right in here. And you know what? I'm going to take a short break. So I need to empty my bladder. I will be. Oh, I can't do that. Wait, oh, I'm glad I'm not flying. My controller did it again. It just totally froze. That's my mouse. I can use my mouse, but my controller, nothing. So I unplug it, plug it back in, and now it works again. It's starting to do that, and that kind of scares me if I'm flying somewhere and it freezes in mid-flight. Will it be a problem? Anyway, I will be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Oops. Hitting my mouse. Mickey says, I resemble that dying battery while flying remark. Yeah, I don't use batteries in my controller. It is actually plugged into my computer with a cable. But for some reason, just in the last week or two, it started doing that. So I have a feeling I'm going to probably need to get a new one. I still have my old ones. One of them was getting kind of funky too. The other one I think was somewhat okay. I could do productivity while I talk, I think. I don't know. I don't know if I can or not. Oh, I got Yarn Beast with that when the first day she came on and visited me. I was showing something over here, and I brought her over here, and I came this way, and I jumped over, and she didn't see that I jumped, and she ran, and she fell right through. Well planned. Misfit Mutts, welcome in. How are you? I try to catch your stream sometimes still, and I sit and I lurk for a little bit. And today I'm just doing what I always do. I'm pretending I'm a butterfly instead of a bee. Flitting from here to there, and it's getting dark again. Now I know you've been co-streaming a lot with Antisocial Angel. Okay, one of the things I can do, I guess, I can finish extending that dirt path for the villagers. Where's my dirt? Let me get the dirt out of here. I can use grass blocks, it's okay. Dirt, grass, doesn't matter. Doubt that I need that much. Actually, I think I picked up another mending bow fishing last night. I did a little bit of fishing. Oh, and an infinity bow with Curse of Vanishing on it. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll do something productive. This won't be a total washout of a stream. Bouncing here and there. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I can run along here, because if I fall in water, it's okay. I won't even take damage. So I don't have to go very far. It's just easier to place when you crouch doing this. Now I have to figure out how I want to put them in there. I'll probably have to go stair-step it down some blocks. Am I kind of at the edge? I think I want to go a little closer before turning. Yep, a little more. This will all come out. Misfit says, I'm good. I do like 2 days a week. 2 days a week is what you stream with her? Yeah. I really need to take the time and just sit and watch your streams instead of bouncing in, bouncing out, bouncing back, bouncing out. I'm so bad lately I don't even say hello to half the streams I pop into. Okay, so then, okay, maybe what I'll do is stair step it up from there to here. What's this on? This is on negative 45. Whee! I love jumping in the water. I really do. I'll get it out yet. On Yarn Beasts, see there's future Alcatraz by B, is kind of an Alcatraz. It's going to be a prison for those naughty, I don't know if I want that. This is the actual floor level. Right now it's only 17 by 17, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 17 by 17. Mickey, when you do your floor, how big is your floor? You're into the 20s, aren't you? Because you do your trading halls bigger. I'm only planning on maybe putting about 20 total villagers in here, and that will also only be over time. It won't be right off the bat. Yeah, and then I do my solo world a lot. Right. Now, was today your solo world? I want to say it was. Productivity is in the eyes of the beholder. If you're having fun, that's all that matters. That's true. It's a valid point. Let's see. I could have used pick block. This will have rails anyway, so bringing them down. I haven't yet even decided what I want the floor to be made of. Radius is 12. Now you're talking math. What's a radius? I should know that. Center is on 13, but I have a 3 by 3 drop. Well, sorry, I got distracted. Oh, I gotta go get that. Oh, I got a trident. I've had a few. It's just been a while. Yeah, my thoughts are that wherever the center is, the storage will come down and be down here at the lower levels. I also have other plans that will build up kind of around the base of this a little bit, and pillars that will hold that up as well. And it will have the usual water flow iron farm. What is it, 5 blocks up? You've never gotten a trident, Misfit? Ever? Really? Well, where you are, you're not really, if I'm remembering right, I'm trying to think, you're kind of in the mountains and higher, so you're not down at the oceans. People keep telling me that, especially in oceans and the water, the tridents work better. I haven't really played with them. I have a trident killers at my raid farm over there. I'm also, the way I'm going to be putting this together, and I don't know, I might make this more than 17 by 17. I don't know, just because of space constraints. Because I'm thinking that the prisoners' cells, their beds will actually be in their cells. Because I'm not, and I don't know how that will affect some of the linking and some of the iron golem production. I mean, if I have the regular iron farm on top, it should still be okay as long as I have, what is it, the 20 beds? 10 villagers, 20 beds? Or is it the other way around? I think it's I think it's the 20 and 10. Mullet had given me a few, but I've never gotten one on my own. My solo gets drowns a lot too. Okay. Yeah, you should try to get them. Just, they can be a little more deadly than some of the things because they throw them at you and they do damage. But the cells, here, I'll kind of do a layout here. 1, 2, 3, okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The cells, I'm thinking, will be like a 2 by 3, and the bed will be like on one side, and maybe I'll have a chest, or maybe that'll be where their workstation is, or the workstation will be here, because that way they can be close up, and then have a chest for supplies. Some of it's still mulling around in my brain. I do try, but they don't drop them for me. Yeah, sometimes they can be pretty hard to get to drop. Sometimes they can be pretty easy. Where I was on an island, kind of like I am this year, only I think it was even bigger last season. And for some reason, it seemed like the trident drowns were very prolific there. More so than here, although I have gotten quite a few over there at my fishing area. That's where kind of that dark archway is my fishing dock. And I don't know, sometimes, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, this is kind of the layout for the cells, just as an example of how I would be putting it. And then the walls. After looking at pictures today before stream, or even before I got on, of Alcatraz, I was trying to find images, historical images of what the actual Alcatraz interiors looked like. There weren't a whole lot, but the one cell that they did show was apparently one guy and his brother. They had cells side by side apparently, but it was concrete between them, and the floors, of course, were concrete, and the only opening was the iron bar doors, which the iron bars are something that I've been thinking of putting in here as the cell. I was actually thinking of putting them on the sides, but I don't know if that would create issues with the villagers or not. Who's hitting me now? The guy that was lurking in the water for a while. Shame on him. Guess I'll sleep. Why not? So, I don't know, some of it's still kind of mulling around, and I want kind of, like I said earlier, that dark, I can leave the grass there for now. Have anything in the chest? No. The dark tones, so like here I have the deep slate, chiseled deep slate, I think this is. But I don't know if that was what I wanted to put in on the floor. It will be the walls, because there will be a structure around this. And that's why I was also thinking today maybe of this being even bigger. Maybe. Because I found a picture online, and it wasn't necessarily a prison. I don't know where the picture is now to even describe it. It's kind of square and chunky looking, but it tapers slightly as it goes up, almost like a ziggurat of sorts, but it's flat on top. And it just looks menacing, like it would be a prison that no one escapes from. And that's where I'm going with this. Because those guys up there, they've got to be guilty of some kind of horrendous crimes in order to become zombies. They keep trying to kill me. Dragon says, what crimes have these villagers committed? I don't know. We might have to come up with some ideas. But they've surely committed some kind of crimes. Otherwise, they wouldn't be zombies. And they wouldn't be trying to... I mean, they're always trying to kill. So at least they're guilty of attempted murder. Right? Isn't that what they're guilty of? They've got to be. And then, of course, I got to put rails and redstone along all this. I don't know that I should have counted. I have no idea how many I need. I'll have to go buy iron from Ajax, and who else has it? Nope. Nope, the other one with the iron. Who else has the iron? In the shopping district. Start buying iron so I can make rails. I got some rails from where was it I was at that I got rails? Oh, I think it was that day that I last went out to embezzlement, always robbing me of money. That's a good one too, yeah. I must have them over in the drop chest. It doesn't look like I have that many rails. I don't here. I don't know that I would need activator rails or detector rails for this. So yeah, I'm going to be needing a lot of rails. It'll be the power rails. Yeah, I've got a few of them here. Oh no, wait. Those are activator. I accidentally made activators instead of power. So I got powered ones here, and I got a little under a stack here of the regular rails. I know they won't go very far. There's a few rails underneath the carts out there that the guys are in. Oh, that reminds me, I didn't put one of the carts back. Yep. Yeah, the one thing I've never really put myself into the mode of in Minecraft too much is the storytelling. Mickey's been doing a bit of that lately. Of course, I think she's always done that. She's had her pirate, that was on Slackville, right? The pirate ships with the lady Chinese pirate. And let's see, so we got that. Do we want to go ahead and start putting them on? How far apart should, go back down there again. How many regular rails should be between powered rails? Is it 15, I think, is the minimum? Maximum? Maximum. Is that what I recall hearing? Then, of course, the other thing is, at what point do I want to cure them? Do I want to make like a little safe house, move them one at a time into the safe house, that which will be before the over the ocean path, cart them over and get them into their cells, make their cells one at a time with their appropriate bed. It's too much to think about. But anyway, yes. What was I doing? I was going to get those rails out. I also accidentally made another minecart with chest when I didn't need one because I was trying to make a minecart with hopper. Chest boats? Oh, I don't want to take them over there with chest boats. I already laid out the dirt path. Now I just got to put the rails. I might eventually put a whole rail path around my entire island just for the fun of it. So I'm not worried about making the extra rails and using the iron for that. I mean, once my iron farm's going, you're going to lose business, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, how many iron farms do we already have on the server? The other thing I did, because I'm like this, these are the future beds for the villagers in this green shulker here. They are colored, and they are alphabetical colored. This will be villager 1. There are 16 colors. So I know I can do at least 16 at that in the color system. I just need to figure out what I want for my floors. Should I make concrete? And if so, gray, like the bed, because it's an institutional place? Should I use basalt? That'll give it kind of that, depending on how I make it, can either give it kind of a waxed look with the polished, or this kind of rough look with the top of it. Clay floors, that's the extent of my clay. And clay's pretty easily broken, I think. I can see me, or andesite, that's another good one too. Or maybe all of the above somehow interspersed, and it doesn't even have to be a specific pattern, other than maybe the main walkways in the prison. They are easier to move before they are cured. Well, no, if they're in minecarts, they can't chase me. I can cure them, I think, while they're still in the minecarts. See, I have them in that that pen up there, and I've begun using Snow Beans. Is raiding with a party of 17. Welcome in, Snow Beans. You guys are coming into the silliest little butterflying around, flitting around like a who knows what, like a butterfly stream anyone's ever seen. Welcome in, Cathedora. BB for Burst Bear, welcome in. Snow Beans, how was your stream? I noticed you were doing some, I want to go back and watch your VOD. You do post your VODs, right? You have your VODs in Twitch. You were doing OBS settings that are so far above what I am even familiar with. Hey, Rod Snash, welcome in. Stream was good. I do have my VOD saved on. Awesome. Yeah, I definitely have to go back and watch that and see what you're doing, because I missed the beginning of it in the first place, and I caught a little bit in the middle before I started streaming. But it looked like, man, it's like just so way over the top of my head. I mean, as it is, I had to have someone help me, even with what I've got here. Oh, it's getting dark again. B, come on. You know how to play this game. Put the bed down. BB says, another person who'd like you to save the VOD. Yep, see? See? We'll leave that there for now. In fact, see, did I get the answer earlier? I was asking Ajax, how many standard rails do you put in between powered rails? Is it a maximum of 15? Did he answer that? Maybe I should set up a prison break. No, Ajax, don't let my prisoners out. Yeah, I don't see Ajax answered that question. Maybe he didn't hear it, or maybe I'm just not finding it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if that's the maximum, I don't know if it is or isn't, but we'll assume it is. If I have to change it later, I can. I'm not ready to start moving these villagers over yet anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We'll just put these on first. Not sure on rails, lots of factors. Well, it's flat all the way over, and it has a curve, and then it goes down, and it will go into the trading hall. It will, excuse me, it will go into the prison. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Three, I can't count. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh my gosh, my eyes are doing weird things. Okay, now I could just go like this the rest of the way back. You can come out. Of course, I'll probably want torching out here because I don't want... Will things spawn if there's rails on it? I usually do 13 with powered rails. Okay. Oh, it's going out to Alcatraz. Yes, it is. Or Alcatraz or something similar. I'll put it that way. It may not be true Alcatraz because I think Alcatraz is on, was it like 13 acres or something I read this morning? I was looking up some of the stuff on Alcatraz. So it's Alcatraz in name only, and that it will have prisoners. Well, if I have to put them closer together later, I will. Otherwise, I'll have to see how much gold I have to make more. That's all the rails I had anyway. No spawn on rails. Awesome. Awesome. My cute little farm. This is the smallest crop farm I have ever made. Oh, come here. Yep. You guys, you eventually will have to get into a cart, you know. Or I'll have to pull you on a lead somehow, some way. Or release you and let you get into a cart. Make you chase me. Yeah, That's how I died yesterday. I think one of them was out. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, I was going to put... Oh, I already did. See, I forget what I do. You're going to be the guy with the thing on his eye. I don't know what you're going to be. Of course, you might be able to change these guys, as I recall. Just by placing... Now... The interesting thing will be, because from what I've learned in my own personal experiences with villagers, is the first spawned villager... Fox, thank you for getting the shout out for snow beans. Appreciate that and welcome back. How was the fish and chips? Sounds yummy. I have a Taco Bell Cantina bowl waiting for me on a counter downstairs when I'm done with stream, most likely. I think I can smell the aroma of Taco Bell. Hubby goes out and gets dinner on Thursdays. He has his men's meeting via the phone, and I play. Yeah. Oh, what was I doing? Yes. What am I doing? He is a chicken with her head cut off. A butterfly flitting here and there. Stop growing. I had to replace that. I moved it. I originally had it attached to the bottom of the chest, and I decided I didn't want it on the chest because I wanted another one on this side. But this one's not growing. And I don't know why. There's nothing to stop it. This one's grown all the way down, and I've had to trim it about 3 times already. You like my little hearts on the signs? Hello, Val. Welcome in. It's raining tacos. I'm not good at singing, so that's as good as it gets. Somebody else will have to do the singing, but there's no one else in voice here. Yes. Now, they come in here for. Let's see. Rails. Making rails. Rails take wood. Planks? Sticks. Sticks. I don't know. Planks. Planks. Somebody smarter than me has to tell me. Rails. Iron and gold. Hey, Eric, welcome in. There's number 1. Sure, you can sing. If you sing, I might join, because then we can both be off key. Hey. Oh, that's why. Those were placeholders. Never mind. I'll put those sticks back. They go in here. Thank you for the shout out to Val. I did all the dirt I needed to do, I think. Unless I need to make some areas wider. I don't know. So this is the upstairs drop-off shelf. Or chest. Those belong up in the library. Let's go up to the library. This chest be there. Yeah. Okay. I know what I forgot to do, but Slow Ride hasn't been in chat. I don't even know if he's been lurking. I need to name his dude. Where do I have name tags? Downstairs. Come on. I need to name his dude at his base. I don't have a name tag in there. They must be all downstairs. Oops. But before that, this goes up here. That's an upstairs item, because that's for a villager in the future. Dump now, sort later. Absolutely. What am I doing? Oh, that dirt belonged upstairs too. It's okay. It's only one piece. Is that for our singing, Jen? That we don't do. When Yarn Beast was little, I remember getting her a karaoke machine. I don't know if I ever heard her sing on it though, because I'm trying to remember if that, because she went to live with her dad, and I think she took it with her. What am I looking for? Oh, name tag. Not in there, B. How quickly I lose brains. Name tag. Let's see. Not. Good grief. This name tag is named Tom. Well, even he may not be here. He may not be lurking. We're going to do it anyway. We are now going to Slow Ride Space. I'm not going to fly because it's all the way on the other side of the map. Yarn needs to sing now. She sings good. She actually, when she was 16, oops, maybe I shouldn't say the age. Don't calculate things. She sang in my husband's and my wedding. She sang one of the songs. She did a duet with one of the other regular singers in the church. Come on, get up there. we are going to go name one of Slow Ride's villagers so that I can finally close out his redemption from, I don't know, a month ago. I got a standing ovation when I sing and I empty the room. A standing ovation and empty the room, that sounds contradictory. You're confusing me, Jen. I never got into this jumping business, and everybody says, whoops, that's the wrong way. Wrong way, B. You called me wrong way Corrigan. Wasn't he a pilot or something? Back in the days of like Lindbergh or something. I sing solo. Solo, no one can hear me. Solo. See, I can get solo. There's our scary nether that's all dug out for those who haven't seen it. And yes, we did use a mob switch to dig it out because doing 250 by 250 from the ceiling all the way down to lava level with the mobs that spawn would have been horrendous. So we agreed, we allowed it. Oh, he took his protective barrier down. The other day when I was over here at Slow Rides, when I went back, I went the wrong way out of there, and oh, it's dark. He's got a bed here. It's a good thing. I almost fell out into the nether because I started running as soon as I came out of the portal and ran in the wrong direction. Okay, let's go name his villager. This is Slow Ride's base. Yeah, it's up here. See, he's one of them with an iron farm. Now, which villager? Where's Jerry? What happened to Jerry? There's Jerry. Do you want to be Tom? See, Jerry is a mending villager. Tom can be the unbreaking. Those two go together. Haha, you're Tom. I did it. So next time he comes in here and gets his books, he will know that his redemption has been done. Yep. I could go back. Does this doggo have a name? Chance. Okay. Kind of scary down here. I never like going to other people's bases. I'm always afraid that something's going to blow up or something's going to break. And I won't know how to fix it. He's putting a nice wall up. He's got the green frog. Ooh, nice. Nice wall. Nice. Yep. Slow Ride does have a YouTube channel, but I don't think he's done any recording yet here on Sakura. He has done an ultra hardcore world, I guess. See, like that. You end up going the wrong direction. That was weird. That portal over there is the goes to the snowy ice biome. Ajax has a snow cauldron collection thing out there that he does. Hello, Autumn Falls. Welcome in. How are you? Give Autumn Falls a shout out as well. She streams. I got to know Autumn a little bit. I can't say I know her real well, and I couldn't tell you what she streams. But I got to know her over at Mr. You don't stream? I thought you did. Didn't I see you on a stream just yesterday or the day before? I thought I did. Are you sure? You fibbing? I got to know her over at Mr. Crimson Moon's channel and streams when I watched him more than I do now. You do stream, but no shout. Oh, come on. Yes, you do. You need a shout out as soon as Twitch lets you. Okay. 140 followers, a lot for someone who doesn't stream. I am B. Yeah, I am B. I am well. Autumn, thank you. And I hope you are too. Now, let's see. I caught a chat, and it was just the briefest of a comment that you made about your work or something, about the burger grill and getting your arms burnt or something. Did you actually get them burnt, or is it just that it's hot and nasty doing that kind of a job with work? When we were over on Crimson Moon's channel, when he streams, he has that fishing game. We'd play that a lot. To be fair, I had 70 plus before I started streaming. That's about like me. I had, I think, 28 or 29, 26, somewhere in the upper 20s, even before I started streaming. And Eric Bannister was my very first follower. That's why he's number one. Oh, we got a hole right there, guys. Grease flicks everywhere. You're all good. Okay, as long as you're not burnt. I once worked at a sub shop that was also a pizza shop. This is like way back in time. And it was and I'm not real tall. I'm like a little over 5'2". And the pizza ovens are like, gosh, I don't know, 500 plus degrees. And we had the paddles, and I had the pizza on the paddle, and I was shoving it into the oven, and it was a really rushed night. And I had opened the door, and the doors opened downwards. And even though they're only, maybe a foot deep, 15 inches deep, when I used that paddle and put the pizza in, I hit my elbow on that hot oven door. I had a burn about the size of a 50-cent piece. If you all know what that is, you're young, you may not know. And oh man, that hurt. And I still had to wash dishes, all the pans and all that kind of stuff in the big industrial sinks and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it hurt. And I was young and resilient back then. Oops, got ads starting in about 2 minutes. That must mean it's about time for stream to end almost. Oh, goodness gracious. It's been a fast day. Let me see something here real quick. I want to see who's even out there for when I do raid. I don't know who's raid or who's streaming. There's a few people, or a couple people at least. And anyway, what I did today, you can't even see that there's a scar there. And I used that salve called Neosporin on it and kept it fully covered with a bandage until it was healed. So it never formed a hard scab and never had formed that scar. And there was a slight scar for a while, but it's gone now. Work in a fast food place, so I was stuck. Yeah. working in kitchen and drive-through. Ooh. Yeah. I haven't worked in those types of kitchens. The pizza sub shop, it was still fast food. It was counter help. We did have some tables, but we didn't have to wait the tables. We had to, people were supposed to clean off their own tables, but oftentimes they didn't, so we just have to make sure the tables were clean and stuff. But the poor guy that owned the shop, he was just the sweetest guy, and it was then bought. He did sell it eventually, and it was bought by a couple from Taiwan, I think. And the difference there was they wanted to kind of incorporate more Asian foods. Okay, we're probably going into ads here for those. I'll stop talking for I think it should be just 30 seconds. And Mickey, I know you can still hear me, so yes, you're absolutely right. It is a good antibiotic ointment. Guess I better take a sip of water. My throat's... See, now I notice we've got Ron and we've got Julie up, but what are they playing? Oh, they're doing Pokemon. Bummer. I don't do Pokemon. Prowl's doing Hightail. Would you guys like an introduction to Hightail? Let's add over. Oh, Autumn says no ads. Oh, I wonder maybe Fox snoozed it. I don't know. Cause the ads starting now? That is so weird. It says the ad ends in 20 seconds. Oh, I'm a Shork is going live too, but I don't know what he's playing. The notification just said something about cheddar cheese. Yeah. I usually just prefer, sticking with Minecraft and generally Bedrock. Generally. Excuse me. Well, if I'm a Short comes on, let me see what he's got. It's not showing he's coming on. Unless for some reason my side stream just isn't showing it. At least I'm in my house where I'm safe. I try not to touch your ads unless you're right in the middle of rating out or some. Okay, thanks, Fox. Yeah. Well, we could do Prowl. I've never really watched his Hightail stuff. I watch his Minecraft on occasion. And I know I think what the notice I saw earlier today was he's doing several different games throughout the day, kind of on a long, what do they call those? Is it a streamathon? Something like that. So, but then, I guess it is still Hightail. It says Z Horde with creators. Is that part of Hightail? Does anyone know anything about that? Ajax redeemed, he might be new here. Yeah, you might be. Well, I wanted to see what it was I'm a Shork's doing. If you've never watched him, he's pretty wild and crazy. No, it's not coming up. So why did that pop up? Maybe he has technical issues? Because we have Julie and Rom, but they're both doing Pokemon. And I know nothing about Pokemon. But if you guys would prefer one of those two, or Prowl, we did silent last week, so I don't want to do silent again this week. Gary redeemed, I might be new here. Gary, are you new? How new? Welcome in, Gary. I hope you've been having a wonderful day. Maybe new? I don't know. You've got that first badge next to you, so I don't know if that means you're... Mickey says, Gary, maybe we'll just stand here and talk for a while. I don't know. Not seeing people's come up. It's a quiet night. Or maybe we can browse. And see who we can find. It's always risky though when you browse and find new folks out there, because especially as a family friendly streamer, unless they're specifically marked family friendly, it's very risky. And Mickey gave a gift sub to Rod. Thank you, Mickey. That's very kind indeed. Well, do you guys have suggestions? Maybe you guys have people that I don't know that you follow that are streaming right now. I'm just kind of hesitant on Pokemon just because I don't know a whole lot about it. And I know Pokemon's, it's a big rage right now. And I know Ron is good, and I know Julie is good generally. I don't know how they conduct their Pokemon streams, though, if they're family friendly or not. I imagine Ron probably is. I just don't know about Julie. I know she goes into Crimson Moon's stream a lot, and he's not family friendly, so... So if you got any suggestions, I'm open. No suggestions? Nobody's got a suggestion? Oh. I like meeting new people. I'll even take Java at this point. Who are some of the ones maybe I don't follow? I don't know much about that one. Never heard of that one. Oh, that says Science and Technology. I do not know that one. Don't know that one. I don't know that one. The last two were both sewing and crafting. Well, we will, well, that's always risky too, because I know Prowl on some games is not family friendly. Let me see what he's doing. Let me see what he's doing for sure before I send you over there. Okay, it is Hightail. Okay, well, I'm going to take you to Prowl then. It's 8413. So everybody, thank you. And thank you for the hype train earlier. Mickey, thank you for the subs to just now to Rod, and earlier to, where was it? To, oh, my brain, Scrublord. And Scrublord gave a sub to Mickey. And all you guys, Mike the Maniac had a 3-stream streak. Trunga had a 3-stream streak. We had the raids from Minks, Nevada. We had the raid from Stow Beans. Marine mammals. Is that animals, though, not games? Marine mammal. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well. I'm thinking Prowl. Just because. Why not? We haven't done Prowl. And I followed Prowl for years. It's just I know he's been doing Hightail for quite a bit. And if we're going to be going into anything that's non-Minecraft, I know that a lot of people are probably trying to get into the Hightail scene. So we'll head there. Again, everyone, thank you for being here. Thank you for keeping chat going as much as you did, which is great. And I should say I apologize for being so butterfly-ish, but I won't. It was kind of fun. I enjoyed it today, in spite of myself. So let's see here. What am I doing? Yeah. Raid. Thank you, Trunga. I certainly will. I'm going to go down and eat my cantina bowl from Taco Bell. Might have to heat it up a little bit. B was butterfly-ish. Yeah, I was. Thanks for the fluttering. Yeah, that was it. I'm fluttering out now. You all have a wonderful evening or whatever time zones you're in. Daytime, nighttime, mid-times. It was fun today. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all.